Alright, check this out. I'm on the hill right now, the Norfolk Southern Hill that comes up out of the Ohio River Valley. And it goes downhill in that direction right there. Real sharp curves too, very steep. Goes uphill in this direction. We got a train coming up the hill too, so I'm getting really lucky here. Blessed, I should say. I'm very blessed. We've got a train coming up the hill. I can hear it. For some reason I get more trains going down. I don't know what it is. But they're working hard and the rails are wet and slippery. So I'm gonna give it a minute. When it gets up here a little bit closer, we're gonna start filming again. Check out this broken coupler right here. There's a part of it there and part of it right there. Hey, I hope everybody had a great Memorial Day too. I know I did. We had a good time with the family. Got the train coming. It's getting closer and closer, but they're working hard and they're working slow. I can hear them. I wish the camera would pick it up. I've been listening to them coming up the hill now for about 10 minutes. So they're not moving real fast. They're gonna pop around that curve at any time. Started raining again too. It's been raining off and on all day. It's 58 degrees. About 15 degrees below normal. All right, here we go. They're getting loud. This will be a really good one. Train 179. That locomotive is sanding the rails right now. You can hear it. You know there's going to be a DPU on this one for sure. I hear a DPU. It's gonna be a loud one. DPU, I see you. Foreign power. Look at there. DPU working hard the day after Memorial Day in the rain. All right, there you go. That thing was really working. That was a good one. That was a really good train there. All kinds of freight on that. DPU shoving on the back. They had permission to go through here about an hour and a half ago, so it took them quite a while to get from Gest Street Yard to here. Anyways, thanks for watching. See what else we can get into, if anything. Happy 4th birthday to Kiara Bassett. Thanks for watching my videos, Kiara. And happy birthday. I hope you had a good one. Happy birthday, Manti, 5154. I'm a little bit late, but happy birthday. And we got 28C coming down the hill. So here comes the train. We got a northbound train getting ready to come through. Lead engine is 4653. NS 4653 will be leading. They just got permission to go to the work zone. The work zone is about 3/4 of a mile north of me. It's behind me. So train's gonna come through any time. Not sure what this is here. Some kind of business. It's right in the corner of this parking lot they put this in. Just put it in recently. It's still empty. Anyway, it's got a train coming around this curve right here. Anytime now. There go the gates. Train's coming from right behind me on track 1. All right, swing around here and have a look. I can sure smell the brakes. They're midways down the hill at this point. About the steepest point. Oh, that's a cool car. Just missed it. Flat spot on that one. What does that say? DPU, I see you. Look at that auto rack. It's all bent up on the end here. Wonder what the story with that is. Something happened. Steel Coil's car. This is the train that I saw going through Lexington at 1:30 p.m. today on the Berkshire camera. Took a little while to get here. All right, thanks for watching. Yeah, I'll make that a bed and breakfast. I'd stay there for sure. I hiked through a little trail through the woods here and I found someone's tent. Look there, there's a tent right there. And here's the cover for the tent right there. It's been abandoned. Maybe a hobo was here. There you go. A little bit of rust on the rail, see that? Been a while since the train's been over that one. All right, here we go. Train coming down the hill. Train 174. They got permission to go through the work zone. Work zone is about mile 6.4. And just a little bit mile north of that. Easing down the hill on track 1. Oh, they blew the horn for someone. DPU. Helping keep the train from getting out of control going down the hill. Helping keep it under speed. I smell those brake shoes burning. You can really smell it. Dropping down the big hill into the Ohio River Valley. Next stop is Gest Street Yard, Cincinnati. Look how sharp those curves are. Hope we get another one. Need one coming up the hill. There you go. All kinds of stuff on that one there. And a DPU in the middle. That was a good one. But wait, there's more noises. Here we go. Gates are going down. Got a train going down the hill. Let's get up here a little bit closer. Look at all that pipe. Wonder where that's going. It's all strap dragging. Look at there. Strap dragging. $11.23 on that placard, and on this one. $12.76, $34.63, $10.75 on the placard. Another one. That's liquefied petroleum gas, $10.75. Hot, $24.26. Not sure what that was. Let's look that one up. 1987, that's ethanol. This is all ethanol right here. All kinds of tank cars on this one. This train's on track 1. Dispatcher's talking to the crew that are working. They're about 3/4 of a mile or so north of me. They're working on track 2, and they're wanting to open up track 2 to let the local go through. They want it to go down the hill. There hasn't been a train on track 2, well, I think all day. They've been working on it. It's got rust on the rail. slowing down because the head end's just coming into the work zone. Not sure what that car used to say on it before it faded. That's an old looking one. Old covered hopper. Hey, DPU on the rear. I see you. Holding the train back. That was a good train. That had just about everything on it. Got the traffic all messed up too. That was a good one. I was thinking about leaving, and then I heard that one on the radio. There she goes down around the curve. All right, thanks for watching.
Ah, but wait, there's more!
All right, the gate's going down. Let's get on over here. Well, that wasn't a very long train. This camera here does pretty good on zooming in. Look at this. Look how much I can zoom in. I can get a little bit more too. Got the flange greaser on the left. It can do both tracks. That's really a great picture from this camera. I'm zoomed in 14x right there. You can see the drizzle coming down. Been drizzly and rainy all day. Last couple weeks, that's about all we've been getting is rain. We are in northern Kentucky. Kentucky has a population of 4,588,000. It was the 5th state. Back in 1792, became a state. I'm in Kenton County right here. It's up in the northern part of Kentucky, just across from Cincinnati and the Ohio River. Well, I wonder if anything else is going to go by. That was train 172. They're northbound, and they went through Lexington 4 hours and 22 minutes ago. The same exact train. These tracks rarely ever get rusty. They're so busy. But look at this one. Look how rusty that is. Hasn't been a train on there most of the day, and it's been raining also. Hard to look at with all the traffic. Pretty rusty. Got some live action going on here. Here we go. Nice cut of boxcars. Finally got a train on track 2. They've been working on that track all day. And that's the first one through since they started working on it. Sometime early in the morning. There had been a train on that track in hours. It had some rust on the rail. So that should have shined it up. Get these cars out of the way here and we'll see how shiny the rail is. See what kind of difference that made. See, I still got those signs up right there. You can't proceed without getting permission. All right, let's have a quick look before any more cars come. Look how shiny it got. One train. That's all it took to shine all that up. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you got time, check out another one. Every view really helps my channel. All right, we'll see you later. Hey, look who it is. It's a little kitty cat. A new tower. He likes it. So yeah. Look at there. Climbing there by herself. That's pretty neat. Yeah, the whole thing. Pretty cool.
North.